What's up, Power fans? This your boy, the one and only Tony Tone. Yeah, back with some more videos, guys. I gotta play catch up. Internet was down. Now I'm playing catch up. But hey, I'm on top of it. Back on top of it. Power fans, are y'all ready for the exciting review for the PowerBook 3, Raising Canaan? I checked that out last night, man. Episode 1. Man, that thing was awesome, man. I like how they, first of all, just the whole show itself, for as that bit I did see, it was good, man. I like how they was able to let you see back in the day of how it was from the 80s to the 90s, you know what I mean, and how they rocking with it, playing the old school music, jamming, get my jam on, hey, you know what I'm saying? But hey, overall it was a good show, man. But hey, let's get into this thing, y'all. Let's get into it. Alright, first we have, before I get into the plot of this and that, you know what I mean, let you know about the characters and everything. And shout out to your boy 50 Cent doing that good narration of him, you know, from back in the day, like he said, what he can remember from back then to, you know, of course he passed away. But anyway, shout outs to him, you know what I mean? 50 Cent's narrating throughout the show here and there, you know what I mean, as of course talking about himself, Canaan, you know what I mean, and you have him, then you have his mom, Rock. I didn't even know, looking at the Raising Canaan show, they said in Power, if I'm not mistaken, y'all don't judge me, y'all, let me know in the comments, but how about I found out that him and Jukebox was cousins, and I don't think they said it in the actual Power show. But anyway, whatever, guys. They kinfolk, you know what I mean? But yeah, you got Jukebox, then you got his mom, Rock, then you got his two uncles. There's the sisters of, you got two brothers and a sister. And you know what I'm saying? They all doing this doing a dope game, you know what I mean, for as doing the thing on the streets, man, pretty much. But they still doing it in a low key profile way of not how can they say, bringing heat to themselves, as they say on the street. You know what I mean? The cops ain't all over them every time you look around. They doing it very cool. You know what I'm saying? Where they doing their thing, but it's still under the radar. They still living a life, but it's under the radar. You know what I mean? But people still know who they are and know who they got their street cred and all that, but they ain't like just wilding out. You know what I'm saying? Like some gangsters you see in movies do, wilding out. But yeah, it really starts out with the plot of it. It starts out from him talking about his childhood to really starting out as being that gangster, for us from what we know of Power and you know, all that type of stuff. But it's mainly about when I like how when it started out, he was a kid, 1985, you know what I'm saying? I'm an 80s baby, you know what I'm saying? Hey. But anyway, it started out when he was a child, and he pretty much get into this fight with his kid, and the kid wanted to, you know, beat him up, and I'll tell you why he got beat up in a minute. But so in the scene, you see him get beat up, but then they're holding Juke back box from not jumping into the fight, because he did get jumped or whatever, so they were holding her back, so he really couldn't defend himself like he could. Then he go home crying to his mom and everything, and the mama didn't play no game. Rock didn't play no game. She was like, hey, what happened wrong with you, Canaan? What's going on? So she tell him what's going on. I got jumped, I got beat up in school. What happened? Did they take your lunch money or something? No, they didn't take it. I told you not to show your money. I didn't show it. So he pretty much telling her that he ain't show the money, just beat him up because they knew he had lunch money or whatever. You know what I mean? Just to beat him up because they didn't think he ain't going to do nothing. So mom got mad. I'm finna go down here. We finna go back down here to this park. We going back down here. So they get to the park. And Canaan mom like, hey, you going to deal with me or you going to deal with them? So he had an ultimatum. And he ended up beating the dude up, beating the kid up and everything. The first they were like, oh, you back for more? But he ended up beating him up and everything. So he got his Mayweather's going, you know what I mean, as they call it, you know. And it go from that to him being a teenager in school for in 1991. You know what I'm saying? And that starts out with him in high school and everything. And of course, they showed the uncles and all that coming about because she did get paid when they was in school. But I'll tell you about that a little more. They did show Jukebox younger, and even as she got in high school singing, so she was, you know, singing different little songs or whatever. She had a little nice voice or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She was doing her thing. And yeah, the principal was talking to Canaan and his mom about him being advanced to a newer school in the city for you know, privileged kids that are, you know, above average to, you know what I'm saying, have a higher curriculum or IQ than other kids in the school or whatever. And the mom was like, yeah, let's go for it, let's do it. You had to take this test and everything to, you know what I'm saying, get approved into the school. And well, of course we'll get into that. But you know, that's the part of the show. And then after that they went to him and his mom walking in the hallway, going back to us so he can go back to class and everything. And he was like, I want to do it. Then again, I don't want to do it. I'm going to stick around you and see what you got going on, you know. But she was like, hey, you need to do this, you know what I'm saying, to better yourself. And I'm with you. Whatever you want to do, I'm with you. That was the mom telling him. And so he ended up, you know, getting ready to take the test and everything. Of course, it had to happen right off, but he decided to go ahead and take the test to do it for his mom because, you know, that make him proud and make her proud too. And they was went from there because she had to go. She had a page on her beeper to go, so she had to go take care of some business. And after she left and everything, they kind of went to him and been in the lunchroom. And he saw this girl that he liked, got a crush on, and the funny part about it, he said he talked to her. When they ran across each other, say he forget his name. But you crazy 50 Cent. But you know, that was a good little bit. Then they showed Jukebox talking about how long you been having a crush on the girl ever since 2nd grade. How long she been playing you ever since 1st grade? Leave me move on. I ain't moving on. I'm still gonna stay with her. But you know, even though she had a boyfriend, he was still stuck on her and everything. But that was the cute, you know what I mean? But moving on. Got a lot to cover. And then we get to the mom, Miss Rock. I'm talking about Brock. Rock. And she's meeting with this other fellow drug guy. And they trying to, you know, talk about who gonna run the corner and everything. And she pretty much gave him permission to run some of her corners and everything to keep everything straight and everything legit. And then you know what? I'm sorry, that was a hit. I'm ahead of myself. She went to this club to meet this dude to of course continue what she's doing for running deals and everything or whatever. But they end up her and her two brothers end up meeting the guy's assistant or whatever, and she was a white girl. And the mom was like, man, what the white girl to my man? She don't know that, man. And the white girl like, hey, don't let this white girl stuff fool you. I know what's going on with what's in the hood, you know what I mean, or whatever. You know. And then they had a little talk or whatever. And then we get to the part of where she meets this guy named Symphony. And he likes her and everything. She kind of feeling him too. So they end up going on a date or whatever. And they're talking about life or whatever in the hood and da-da-da-da-da. And she's pretty much telling him that, hey, I like a guy that got a, you know, straight hair on his shoulder to, you know, keep things going. So, you know, they feeling each other. And she had to go again because she had to go take care of smoke business or whatever. So she ended up paying for the meal. He like, I asked you out on a date. Meaning he was going to pay for it, but she ended up paying for it before she left. You know what I mean? But anyway, that was cool. But, yeah, also in the show we had 50 Cent getting into it with the gang affiliation, thinking that they was trying to tread on his mom's territory. But in reality, the mom told the gang to go, you know, take care of on the corner, but he didn't know this, so they got into it. Then, long story short, 50 Cent ended up being in the gang for introducing to the gang of wanting to be it. So his mom like, you know what, you're going to go ahead and you want to do this, you're going to do it. You know what I mean? Point blank period. Because she was thinking about taking him to his grandma's house for the longest, but she she saw what was more interested in doing that with him, so, with her, so she ended up doing that, guys. But hey, man, let me know in the comments what you think about this review. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button as hard as you can to give me some likes. I will bring you more and more videos on PowerBook 3, Raising Canaan. Like I said, I'm trying to play catch up. But hey, thank you again. Love you guys. God bless you. God bless you. Tone signing out. Don't forget, subscribe. Hit the thumb button.